My entitled neighbor tried stealing my hurricane supplies because she has kids. So I live down in Florida, and last month we had a massive Category 4 storm heading straight for our coast. The local news was absolutely panicking, telling everyone to stock up and stay inside. Now, I am a single guy living alone, but I do not mess around with storm season. I went to the store 3 days early and bought plenty of bottled water, canned goods, batteries, and a portable power station. The supermarket shelves were completely wiped out by the next morning. Enter my next door neighbor, Brenda. Brenda is the ultimate suburban Karen, always complaining to the HOA and letting her 3 kids run wild over my lawn. The night before the storm hit, she came knocking on my door. She did not even say hello. She just looked past me into my kitchen, saw my neatly stacked water cases, and demanded I give her half. She literally said, "You are just one person, and I have a family to feed, so it is only fair you share your stash." I politely told her no. I explained that I bought exactly what I needed to survive the week, and she had plenty of time to prepare just like everyone else. She completely flipped out, calling me selfish and slamming her hands on her hips, but eventually stormed off. I thought that was the end of it. The storm rolled in the next afternoon. The power grid went completely dark, and the wind was howling. Crazy, right? Drop a like and subscribe. Moving on. I was sitting in my living room with a flashlight, reading a book, when my phone suddenly buzzed. It was a motion alert from the security camera I installed inside my attached garage. I opened the live feed, and I could not believe my eyes. There was Brenda, holding a crowbar, dragging my heavy cases of bottled water toward her side door. She had literally pried open my side window during a hurricane to rob me blind. I grabbed my heavy Maglite flashlight and bolted into the garage. I threw the door open and caught her absolutely red-handed. She froze like a deer in headlights, holding a massive family-sized box of granola bars. I yelled at her, asking what on earth she thought she was doing breaking into my house during a state of emergency. Instead of apologizing or showing any remorse, this woman doubled down. She started screaming over the wind that I was a horrible, heartless person for hoarding food while her precious children were starving in the dark. I reminded her the power had only been out for 3 hours and they had a pantry full of snacks. She tried to push past me with my supplies, but I blocked the door and told her she had exactly 10 seconds to drop my stuff before I called the local sheriff and pressed felony charges. She threw the granola bars at my chest, called me a monster, and scrambled back out the broken window into the pouring rain. I spent the rest of the storm barricaded inside, watching the camera feed just in case she came back. Fast forward to the next week. The storm cleared up, the roads opened, and I immediately filed a police report for breaking and entering, handing over the crystal clear security footage. The police showed up at her house and arrested her right in front of the entire neighborhood. Her husband was absolutely furious, not at me, but at her, because she lied and told him she bought the supplies herself. Now they are facing massive legal fees, and the HOA is actually trying to force them to move out. So tell me, was I wrong for pressing charges against a mother during a natural disaster?